Hey everyone, we are delighted to have you back at Millennials Matter. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Let's talk about something uncomfortable but crucial: the new poor. Now, we're not talking about traditional poverty. We're talking about a growing segment of people who look like they're doing okay. They've got a decent job, maybe even a nice car, but they're one unexpected expense away from financial disaster. They're the new poor. And today, we're diving into 5 telltale signs. This isn't about judgment, it's about awareness and taking control. So grab a seat, settle in, and let's get real. Make sure you watch until the very end to get the most value out of this video. Number 1, the paycheck-to-paycheck prison. This is the hallmark of the new poor. You're working hard, but every single dollar is earmarked before it even hits your account. Rent, bills, groceries, there's nothing left over. It's a constant cycle of stress and anxiety. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just about low income. Even people with good salaries can fall into this trap if their spending habits are out of control. Think about it. Are you constantly worried about covering unexpected expenses? Do you rely on credit cards to make it through the month? These are big red flags. The solution: it's time for a budget intervention. Track every single expense, even the small ones. Identify your spending leaks, those impulse buys, subscriptions you don't use, the daily latte that adds up. The goal isn't deprivation, it's awareness. Once you know where your money is going, you can start making conscious choices. Number 2, the emergency fund. What's that, Boyd? Life throws curveballs: a broken fridge, a sudden car repair, a medical bill. These things happen. But if you don't have an emergency fund, these unexpected expenses can send you spiraling into debt. An emergency fund isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's your financial safety net. It's the difference between a minor setback and a major crisis. The new poor often live so close to the financial edge that even a small bump in the road can knock them off course. The solution: start small, even if it's just $25 a week. The key is consistency. Automate your savings so the money goes into your emergency fund before you even see it. Aim for 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. This will give you a buffer to weather any financial storms. Number 3, the debt is my BFF delusion. Credit cards, personal loans, payday loans. Debt has become normalized, even glamorized. But for the new poor, debt is a constant burden, a weight that holds them back from building wealth. Not all debt is created equal. A mortgage or student loan can be an investment in your future, but high-interest credit card debt is a killer. It's like paying rent on money you've already spent. The new poor often rely on credit to maintain a lifestyle they can't actually afford. The solution: it's time to break up with your debt. Prioritize paying down high-interest debt aggressively. Use the snowball or avalanche method. Find a strategy that works for you and stick to it. Cut up those credit cards if you have to. The goal is to become debt-free, not debt-dependent. Number 4, the investing is for rich people myth. Investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're not used to it. But the truth is, investing is for everyone, regardless of income level. The new poor often fall for the myth that you need to be rich to start investing. Investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth over time. Even small amounts invested consistently can grow significantly thanks to the power of compound interest. The new poor often miss out on this opportunity, leaving their money stagnant and vulnerable to inflation. The solution: start small. Micro investing apps have made it easier than ever to get started with just a few dollars. Educate yourself about different investment options: index funds, ETFs, even real estate. Don't be afraid to ask for help from a financial advisor. The key is to start now, not later. Number 5, the keeping up with the Joneses obsession. We live in a culture of consumerism. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us we need the latest gadgets, the fanciest clothes, the biggest house. The new poor often fall into the trap of trying to keep up with the appearances, even if it means going into debt. Social media has amplified this problem. We see curated versions of people's lives, and it's easy to feel like we're falling behind. The new poor often prioritize looking wealthy over actually being wealthy. The solution: it's time to redefine success. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own financial goals and values. Practice gratitude for what you already have. Remember, true wealth is about financial security and freedom, not about impressing other people. So there you have it, 5 signs you might be the new poor. But remember, awareness is the first step to change. By recognizing these habits and taking action, you can break free from the cycle and start building a more secure financial future. If you like our content, be sure to like, share with your friends or someone who needs to watch this urgently, and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you. See you next time.